What's going on, champs and champions? It's SpiderMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we have to talk about a very interesting situation that's gone on recently where the Fortnite community has basically bullied Epic Games into removing a new emote from their item shop early. If we go over to the item shop right now and we look in the jam track category, you can see the brand new Feather jam track by Sabrina Carpenter that you're able to actually purchase in game. And then if we go view more and everything else, which obviously is going to be a long scroll, so I'm not really going to do that much, we have another Sabrina Carpenter emote that you're able to get, which is actually called Espresso. Both of these have been sold in the item shop for a while now, except Feather is one of the newer ones that just kind of recently released in the previous weeks, and there's nothing really too crazy going on about them. However, Sabrina Carpenter recently got a brand new emote bundle that included both of those jam tracks while also including two emotes, one being an old one, aka Sonic Surfer right here, which played the Feather jam track audio in it, and then we have a new one that actually came out called Caffeinated, which played the Espresso jam track audio inside of it. However, the Caffeinated emote got removed from the item shop early, including the bundle, because of a situation. Now, first off, I know the audio is muted. The reason why is because of the fact that it's a copyrighted audio. We're not trying to get DMCA striked on this YouTube account. I already deal with that enough over on Twitter, so let's just make sure this video stays up, right? But this used the audio from Espresso. However, there was a slight controversy that started brewing over on social media regarding this emote, and it's the fact that it doesn't use the normal version of the audio. It actually uses a sped up kind of like Nightcore version of the Espresso song, and a lot of people are like, why would you speed this up? Because, you know, sometimes when we've had sped up emotes before, some people dislike them, whatever else. There have been situations where the sped up version is more popular on places like TikTok. However, with Espresso, I've never heard anyone use the sped up version, right? Whenever I've seen the Espresso song used, it's always been the normal version. It's never been like a Nightcore version or anything like that. And because of that, it felt odd hearing it in Fortnite at the same time that they just released a normal speed version of the jam track into the game. So it's just like, what's going on there? And it seems like people kind of complaining about this over on social media ended up working, because Epic Games ended up removing this emote bundle from the shop. Of course, we're recording this video a few days later, so the whole entire tab isn't even here anymore, but they ended up removing the emote from the shop and the bundle from the shop. However, in the Sabrina's emotes tab, they actually kept the Sonic Surfer emote, and they went ahead and kept that whole entire jam tracks, both of them, Espresso and the Feather jam track, available for you to purchase. It just kind of, they yoinked the bundle out of the way so you couldn't get a discount on those cosmetics anymore, and they also yoinked the emote out of the way so you couldn't get the new caffeinated emote anymore as well. And it appears that the whole entire reason behind it has not been confirmed by Epic Games, but I feel like it's the only reason why is because of the fact that it uses a sped up version of the audio, and people did not like that. They wanted a normal version of it. And we've seen controversies with emotes before, such as if we go over here and type slide into the game, we had ourselves the Juby slide emote right here, which was released in Chapter 5 Season 1, and then we had ourselves the slide, actually not that one, if I can even find it. I don't know what the other slide emote's actually called. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I guess it actually is side shuffle right here, right? So if we actually go ahead and type side shuffle, we also had this emote right here, which had a little bit of a different audio than the Juby slide, right? However, the only thing was, they basically had the exact same animation to the exact same point, and even in the ID, they were the same, right? The only difference was Juby slide had the normal ID with the wording of upbeat right after it. And there was a lot of controversy about this emote when it first came out, so what Epic Games did was they removed it from the item shop, and then they re-released it in a slide bundle that included the Juby slide and the shuffle emote that we had kind of just previously shown you right here, the side shuffle. And I feel like a similar situation is going to end up happening with that caffeinated emote, where they keep the kind of like Nightcore, you know, sped up version, and they end up releasing that in the future once again for everyone to use, but they also end up releasing kind of like a decaffeinated emote or something like that, which is going to be, you know, the Espresso song and everything, maybe the same animations or whatever, just kind of slowed down to be a normal speed. But yeah, there's a whole entire icon emote that's been removed from the item shop due to this controversy of it just being too sped up. Maybe there was like, you know, Sabrina Carpenter's team or something that contacted Epic Games being like, hey, we didn't want this sped up or anything. Maybe it was just the Fortnite community bullying Epic into changing it in the future, but they did mention that it should be returning in the item shop later down the line. They just removed it while they're kind of investigating the situation or whatever else. So I'd love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think they're going to do? Are they going to make a brand new version of the caffeinated emote, call it something like decaffeinated or something, and release this one in a bundle with that other emote as well? Or are they going to go ahead and fully revamp this emote right here to make the audio slow down to the normal speed and offer people who purchased it early, such as myself, the option to refund it entirely for free if they no longer like the item they purchased? Whatever ends up happening, you know, it's going to be interesting, but it shouldn't be for around a few months now. So until next time, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. Hope it gave you an interesting update on what's been going on behind the scenes, especially with some of the issues we've had here. I know it's not one of the crazy issues going on with the game, but it is still something I've seen kind of going on recently, and a lot of people being like, why couldn't they just left it in the item shop for that entire day, changed it once it rotated out or whatever else, because some people are obviously in the situation where they're like, oh, I'm 100 V-Bucks off of it, and they just kind of missed out on purchasing this because it wasn't even available for 24 hours. It might not even have been available for like 12 hours or anything like that. It was available for a very, very short amount of time. And when they ended up removing this from the item shop, they also started removing tweets that actually was promoting the new emote as well. But until next time, I'll catch you champs and champettes a little bit later with another upload. So until then, peace out.